Alright, what's up, you fucking peasants? Don't mind the wet shirt. Too long of a story. So, not really. I just cannot be bothered. So, I don't know if it's just me. I'm just gonna get right into this shit. I'm literally just on this like whole, I don't even know, this whole just like looks maxing like bullshit. I think I've seen like too many videos now of this, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like. I'm gonna be honest, I really used to think back then, like, that your attraction, like, it obviously matters, but I didn't think, like, it would get to this degree. And, like, I'm watching these videos. I don't know if you've seen this kid, like, Face IQ, Face ID, or whatever. I think it's Face IQ, I think it is. I forgot, I don't know this fucking kid's name. I'm, like, watching his videos, and, like, low key, I'm starting to see the vision. Like, I'm starting to see, like, not like Ray Charles, but like I'm actually starting to see the vision a little bit, and I'm starting to legitimately understand why these people are so into this shit. I literally like yeah, like I'm so insecure about myself, bro. Straight up was on these whole like I'm sure one of you, if you're watching this video, you definitely have done this yourself, where you go on that like you go on the websites and you do like the face scanning, like the attraction scanner to see how attractive you are. Um, I did that shit, and I guess I'm relatively attractive, like okay. I mean, I think I'm honestly like a five. I think I'm pretty average looking, to be quite honest. Like I'm not trying to, I don't think I'm all that, and I'm pretty fucking fat right now, so I can't really speak on that. But I literally like every time I watch these Looksmax videos, I get so insecure, and I'm like, like it's just like I lower my score every single time. But I'm gonna make this video because my opinion on this has genuinely kind of changed after seeing countless, and not even just on the internet, but in person too. I am telling you, man, I think looks in life are now everything. I hate to say this shit. Like if you're ugly, like I'm genuine, I mean, like ugly is so general, but like if you're just not as attractive compared to like someone who's obviously attractive, you're just fucked. And it's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys seen these like statistics and stuff, but you can just look this up yourself now. Attractive people make more money than unattractive people. Like studies have shown that if you're more attractive, you make like it's like I don't even know what percent more, but it's like significant amount more. They give you it's like a low percentage, but still like a low percentage out of like 100,000 is like, it's still a good amount. You know what I mean? So not just that, but also people see you as more trustworthy, they see you as more connecting, they see you as more respectable, they see you as more open, all because just you look good. By the way, when I say look good, I don't mean like, you got your hair combed and, you smell good. Like you can do all that shit and still be an ugly motherfucker. Like don't get me wrong. But I seriously like, I was at this, I don't even go to bars like that, but I have this friend who like co-owns this bar. And I went to this bar, and there was this guy who was like clearly like, I mean, this guy is like probably in his 30s, 40s, and he's flirting with like this girl. I'm gonna be honest with you, this dude is just like, receding hairline, all that jazz, you know what I'm talking about. And he's talking to this girl who's obviously of age. I mean, she's probably maybe, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, maybe like mid 20s. And like I mean, the look of just like the guy seemed super nice. Like he was on the tables because this bar is like kind of like a sit down bar, and it's also like you know what I'm talking about. So we're like outside a bit. He's like talking to this girl, and he's like, dressed well. And his like tone was very respectable, very just like seemed really cool and honest. But like this girl, I just looked at her face, and you can just tell she was just like, "Fuck this!" Like she's like, "I don't even want to look at this fucker." And then this other guy who came up to her, a lot younger, like a lot younger, came up over 6 foot for sure. I mean, I'm 5'11" and he was taller than me. And comes up to her and like instantly, bro, instantly she's like smiling. You can tell her whole energy shifts, her energy changes. And I'm thinking about this, right? And I'm like, what if like the good-looking guy was like a murderer? What if the good-looking guy is like the most like sociopathic, narcissistic, abusive person in the world? But like it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna give you another example because that example is kind of weird and kind of like shitty. You know that dude? I don't know this guy's name, bro, but like the guy who got famous for that mugshot in jail. He's like bald. He's got some tattoos. I think it's a little face tattoo too. I forgot his name. Fuck, it's pissing me off. But he literally had like a wife and a kid. I don't know if he has children plural or just kid. I just know he has some kind of kid. And he ended up leaving his wife and his kid to do this like career stuff. I don't know how true that is. I still have to watch some of these interviews that he did because I was like curious. I watched like one, but only like half of it. But like, I'm like looking at this shit. I'm like, this dude was in prison and he literally got famous off of just his like looks. And then some like millionaire, some rich, I don't even know, some fucking trad wife, probably not trad wife, I don't know, some rich woman, I think ended up like bailing him out or something on his bond. It's just crazy. Like, if that dude had like, I don't even know, had like lower eyes or just had like a weird hairstyle, he probably wouldn't have even like nothing would have even happened because of like how attractive he was. It's just like boom, like even like Ted Bundy, I can't even think right now, bro. But all these other like guys who are like relatively more attractive, it's like they just bypass the whole like red flags, I guess is what people call it. So I don't know, bro. This is kind of like I don't know what your thoughts are on this, but like I'm straight up kind of I don't know. I genuinely like I feel so bad for the people who are like so I don't know. If I feel like horrible because even by the way, there's all these you get all these like influencers and stuff, right? I'm sure you see all these people who sell you these like courses. They do these like interviews like this fixed fearless bum and like there's a few others like I don't know their names. I don't know all their names, but like Fix Fearless, I've seen so much on my like feed. It's just annoying now. I've watched some of his videos. I'm not gonna lie to you, and he's like he's pretty good looking. He's attractive. And then I found out he's 5'5", and I'm like, well, shit. I mean, he better be attractive if he's 5'5", because I mean, you're kind of fucked, isn't it? Unfortunately. But all these guys that like give this advice, they're just like you gotta like be fit, you gotta do this, you gotta eat well, you gotta do that. But here's the thing, right? Like truth be told, you can make as much money as you want. You can be in the gym as much as you want. You can eat as healthy as you want. And like none of that might change your physical appearance if that makes sense. Like your bone structure is your bone structure at the end of the day. And like don't get me wrong, if you make a shit ton of money, you can still do surgeries and shit. But then it's like it's not even real anymore. It's like clavicular. I can't even fucking clav, whatever the fuck his name is. Like he spent like was it 40 bands, like $40,000 on a fucking nose, and his nose looks exactly the fucking same. Like I just don't understand. Like I just feel like that takes so much insecurity to do that. It's like insane. Like this guy could have given $40,000 to anyone else who needed it, and he's just like, nah, I'm spending 40 grand for like my nose to look like, a centimeter more to the middle. Like it makes no sense to me, bro. So I think a lot of this looks maxing is like insecurity projecting, but also I think this preys on like people who are like actually not that good looking. You know what I mean? I don't want to say ugly, but I mean, there are ugly people, and like I don't know. I guess looks are subjective in a way, but like if we're being honest, like there are ugly people, bro. Like there are people like they're just like, he's not that. You know what I mean? And I just feel bad for the 20-year-olds, even like the teenagers, and like, even people in their 30s I've seen on these like interviews and these courses where they're like, what do I need to do? What haircut do I need? Like, do I need to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds? Do I need to get this surgery, that surgery? I'm like, bro, like it. This is the really sad part to me because you'll see these guys who are like 6'5", 6'4", and they're clearly like they're just genetically gifted. You know what I mean? They're just tall, they have the build, they have the bone structure, their cheekbones look correct. They have like everything, good eyebrows, good eyes, good everything. And it's like no amount of money can really change that, you know? So I don't know, man. This is kind of like a weird rant video, but I think legitimately looks do matter. And I also think, I don't know, man. I didn't want this video to be this long, but because this is really just like a random talking thing that I was just wanted to speak on because I've seen so much of this. It's actually kind of like it's making me feel insecure, bro. Like, I mean, I don't think I'm that attractive. I don't think I'm like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know, bro. I just feel that a lot of these people, I don't know if, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of scary, isn't it? Because I don't know. I guess that's the video. I don't know. I was gonna say something else, but I kind of forgot. But yeah, I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, just like take care of your health. And honestly, I do believe in this looks max stuff now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I believe in it, but I don't think you need to go to the degree of like, this is why I'm saying like I feel like this is like projecting insecurity because like you can have insecurities about yourself, but those like imperfections, insecurities are kind of what make you what you are. I literally just did a video on that before, which is why I think it's kind of like I just feel like there has to be a certain degree to it. You know what I mean? Like because it's gonna get to a point now where they're just like, oh, like like change like get like a $200,000 like face surgery. Next thing you know, they're like swapping heads with some other body. It's just crazy to me. Like you're gonna spend like $1 million to literally be a new human being, and it's just to me that's just wild. I just like it kind of makes me sad, bro. I feel bad for these people. Like I legitimately like in my heart and soul, I feel bad for these people who aren't like even if they're like mediocre or attractive, like that's okay, because at least you can do something with that. Because there's always a girl who is like that they're into that because you know how girls like the whole like oh like I like when he's like hot but like he needs to be like semi ugly, you know what I mean, like shit like that, and you're just like well maybe that's the mode. I don't know, man. Anyway, that's the video. I'm just ranting on bullshit, so take care of yourselves, take care of your health, and yeah, fuck off.